بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد. The system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is when effort is made in a certain direction, that item, that product will increase in value. If insan makes effort on his heart, on akhirat, he'll become valuable in dunya and akhirat. If he utilizes all his energy and potential in dunyawi things, then worldly things will become valuable to such an extent that things will become valuable and insan, humanity, life will become valueless. Effort is made on steel. Steel cannot float on water. Ships have been built, now steel floats on water. Effort is made on steel. Submarines, it moves through water. Effort is made on steel. Aeroplanes, rockets, steel that cannot float in the air is now floating in the sky, moving in the sky. So insan has decided he wanted to make effort on a certain item. That item has become valuable. Its power has excelled its natural temperament, because man has made effort on that. We have not made effort on Iman and Akhirat, and that's why we don't see the value, the power, the potential of this Iman. So some people say that alhamdulillah, I have Iman, that is sufficient. We need to continuously make effort on this Iman. Just having Iman is not sufficient. It's a perpetual, continuous effort. 365 days of the year, 24 hours every day, 60 minutes every hour, every second, there's a continuous effort needed on this Iman. Like how a person who goes to gym knows that if he stops for 1 month, 2 months, he can see the leg, he can see the repercussions of him stopping that amal. He will feel the shortage and the shortfall. Even though he's very fit, he's very healthy, he's very strong, he's very muscular, he's got everything that outwardly shows you. But the fact that he stopped his amal that he was doing continuously every day, he can feel it, and leave it for 1 year, see what those beautiful muscles will turn into adipose immediately. The potential that it was is lost immediately. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also tells us, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, aminu, O people of Iman, bring Iman. Means you have Iman, but continuously make Iman kama aman nas, like how Sahaba never rested. And they were restless to see deen come in their lives and the whole of mankind till the day of Qiyamah. You also need to be making effort all the time. Minimum imtithalul awamir, so that a person's iman is strong enough where he is fulfilling the awamir and the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa ijtinabun nawahi, and he stays far and he keeps his distance from ma'asi and disobedience. That's the minimum level. The criteria for the people of Iman is فَمَنْ زُحْزِعَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةِ فَقَدْ فَازَ. Minimum your Iman should be so strong that a person shouldn't get any entrance into Jahannam, but he should get a one-way, direct flight, direct ticket to Jannah. The Bedouins came, قَالَتِ الْأَعْرَابُ آمَنَّا, they accepted Islam, they became Muslims. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed ayat that you people are saying you brought Iman. قُلْ لَمْ تُؤْمِنُوا وَلَكِنْ قُولُوا أَسْلَمْنَا. You have not brought Iman, you've just become Muslims. وَلَمَّا يَدْخُلِ الْإِيمَانُ فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ. Iman has not yet entered your hearts. You've just by your lips said it, that you are Muslim, but you are not mu'min. Iman is something else, Islam is something else. The reality, the fear of Allah, the taqwa, all those qualities that needs to be imbibed so that a person's Iman is complete. It's a lifetime effort. Somebody is very hungry, they decide I want to go to a restaurant, they enter the restaurant. Entering the restaurant does not make you full, does not satiate you. So there's two efforts. One is enter yourself into the place where there is food. You went to the kitchen, does not make you full. Now effort number two is to get the food in the kitchen into you. to get the food of the restaurant into you. We entered Islam. Have we gotten Islam into us? That's the question, the golden question we need to be asking ourselves. A youngster goes into university and now he wears a fancy robe and says, now I'm an attorney of law, I can practice. He goes into the court, they'll throw him out. Why? Because you entered into university. Now that 6, 8, 10, 15 years of knowledge, you need to enter it into yourself. It's twofold effort. The people of Iman need to understand it's a twofold effort. Sahaba made this effort and we could see the results of this effort practically in their lives. Nabi alayhi salam once entered the masjid. Hazrat Harith bin Malik radiallahu anh was sleeping. فَحَرَّكَهُ بِرِجْلِهِ Nabi alayhi salam awoken him, said, "Irfa' ra'sak." Oh my beloved Sati, my companion. The Sahabi replied, "Bi abi anta wa ummi ya Rasulullah." Whatever you want, Nabi of Allah, I'm ready. He said, "Kayfa asbahta ya Harith?" Oh Harith, in what condition did you wake up? The fact that Nabi alayhi salam is waking up his Sahabi tells us a lot of things, that the discussions were about Iman, the discussions were about Akhirat, that tarbiyah was made towards Deen and Akhirat. He replied, "Asbahtu ya Rasulallah mu'minan haqqa." Oh Nabi of Allah, I woke up now in the condition of Iman, how it should be. Normally if somebody asks you how you are, your connotation is business is bad, lockdown is too long, depression, stress. A person talks about his dunyawi things. Sahaba's tarbiyat and their level was on that stage and category where they considered every question to be a question of akhirat and not dunya. So Nabi alayhi salam asked him, "Inna likulli haqqin haqiqatan, fama haqiqatu ma taqul." Everything has a reality, every statement has a proof. Unzur ma taqul. If you are saying that your Iman is at a very good level, haqqa, how it should be, then prove to me that. لِكُلِّ دَعْوَى dalil. For every proclamation, for every statement, it needs to be backed up by a proof. He replied, "Azaftu ani dunya." My heart is not inclined, my heart is not attached to the dunya. You can have trillions, but you should not have 1 cent in your pocket. You can have $1 million check close to your heart in your pocket, but you should not have 1 cent in your heart. The Sahabi has outlaid the criteria. وَأَذْمَأْتُ نَهَارِي. And my days are such, I spend it in fasting, in ibadat. وَأَسْهَرْتُ layali. And my nights are standing on the musalla, striving, sacrificing, getting ta'alluq and connection with my Creator. وَكَأَنِّي أَنظُرُ إِلَىٰ أَرْشِ رَبِّي. As if I am seeing the throne of Allah in front of me. It is vivid, it is clear. وَكَأَنِّي أَنظُرُ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ فِيهَا يَتَزَاوَرُونَ. As if I can see clearly in front of me the people of Jannah visiting each other and enjoying the pleasures of Jannah. وَإِلَىٰ أَهْلِ النَّارِ يَتَآوَوْنَ. As if I can hear the inmates of hell screaming and screeching. Means I have just converted what is seen, the dunya, into unseen. The dunya has become invisible in my eyes and akhirat has become visible in front of me. Nabi alayhi salam gave him the certificate, the authentication. فَقَالَ النَّبِي أَنْتَ امْرُؤٌ نَوَّرَ اللَّهُ قَلْبَكَ. You are amongst those people who Allah has put His nur in your heart. عَرَفْتَ فَالْزَمْ. You are amongst the very few who have recognized His Khaliq. فَالْزَمْ. Now don't be contented. Make effort and continuously strive as you have striven to reach this level that you are on. Don't be contented. Absarta. Allah has opened your heart. Abdun nawwar Allahu al-Iman fi qalbihi. This is a sign that Allah has put that Iman in your heart. Sahaba took opportunities. He got praises from the Nabi of Allah. he took an opportunity. What did he ask the Nabi of Allah? Don't make me a millionaire, make me a billionaire, give me this and dunya. The conversation was akhirat. Ya Nabi Allah, udullah li bishahada. Oh Nabi of Allah, make dua, I die as shaheed. من مات ولم يغزو ولم يحدث به نفسه مات على شعبة من نفاق. This is a sign of the people of Iman. Whoever dies, he never strove in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The thought never crossed his mind to become shaheed and to die in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then he dies like a munafiq. That's a sifat and a quality of a munafiq, where he does not have this desire to die for Allah. Nabi alayhi salam made dua for the Sahabi. One day, فَنُّودِيَ يَوْمًا, Elan was made, proclamation, Ya khayl Allah, irkabi, irkabi. Oh, the horsemen of Allah, mount your horses, get ready to go out in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For Sahaba, there was no need for long bayans, big ijtimas. The Iman was made. So one Elan, one slogan to say who's ready, and they would mount their horses. فَكَانَ أَوَّلَ فَارِسٍ رَكِبًا. He was the first horseman to get ready to strive in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأَوَّلَ فَارِسٍ أُسْتُشِيدًا. And he was the first horseman to become shaheed in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these were Sahaba, that they didn't need opportunities. They didn't look for opportunities to secure their dunya. They always look for opportunities to secure their akhirah. So when effort is made on this Iman, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens the treasures of dunya and akhirat. Those people who have Iman, Quran has promised on the strength of Iman and Amal Salihah. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Those people who have Iman and do good actions, سَيَجْعَلُ لَهُمُ الرَّحْمَنُ وُدًّا. Allah has promised the people of the world will love you. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. You want supremacy on the earth, and it's on Iman. If you want honor and respect and dignity on the earth, وَلِلَّهِ الْعِزَّةِ وَلِرَسُولِهِ وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. For the people of Iman, there will be honor and respect. You want a good, a comfortable, a splendid life. وَمِنْ عَمْلَ صَالِحًا مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَلَنُحْيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا. A splendid, a blessed life. If you want vicegerents on the earth, وعد الله الذين آمنوا منكم وعملوا الصالحات ليستخلفنهم في الأرض كما استخلف الذين من قبلهم. If you want blessings, you want the barakat, you want all the treasures of the earth to be thrown at you. ولو أن أهل القرى آمنوا واتقوا لفتحنا عليهم بركات من السماء والأرض. If you want Allah's nusrat and unseen help, وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نَصْرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. These are the people of Iman. If you want safety, you want security, you want protection, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَلَمْ يَلْبِسُوا إِيمَانَهُمْ بِظُلْمٍ أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمُ الْأَمْنُ. For the people of Iman, Allah's protection, malaika, unseen system is with them. Why? Because they have the ma'iyyat and the closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah's ma'iyyat, Allah's closeness is also on the sifat of Iman. إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. The people of sabr. إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا. Allah is with those who have taqwa. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُتَّقِينَ وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah is with the people of Iman, the sifat of Iman. Even for ulama, Allah put a quality of Iman. إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ. Our criteria, our focus, day in and day out, should be making effort on Iman. When Sahaba made effort on Iman, that Allah's ma'iyyat was with them. Nabi alayhi salam is alone with Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. He says, oh Nabi of Allah, if they just look below them, they will see us. Nabi alayhi salam said, oh Abu Bakr, what's your thought? Where two people are there, Allahu thalithuhuma idhuma fil ghar. إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ لَا تَحْزَنْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَنَا. Allah is with us, for this ummah. Nabi alayhi salam, in Quran Allah has explained, Allah's help and ma'iyat is with this ummah. When it came to Musa alayhi salam, and they complained, قال أصحاب موسى إنا لمدركون. Firaun is behind us, the ocean is in front of us, we gone. Musa replied, Kalla inna ma'ya Rabbi. My Allah is with me, not with us. What does ummat? Ma'ana. Allah is with this ummat. Sayahdini. Allah will help me through my. Allah will assist you, O Bani Israel. This ummat got the direct ma'iyat and help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah's assistance is with this ummah. We need to activate for the Bani Israel. Then the ocean opened up. There was a pathway. For this ummah there was no need. Sahaba's Iman was on that level. They walked on the water. Water didn't open up on them. We need to make effort on this Allah, on this Akhirat. Turn our hearts and connect it to Allah. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu say, Man i'tabana ala malihi faqad khalla. Whoever relies on his wealth, then he will have a shortage of wealth. He will have a deficiency. That wealth will not benefit him one but. وَمَنْ اعْتَمَدَ عَلَىٰ عِلْمِهِ. If you have reliance on your knowledge, فَقَدْ ضَلَّ. You will go astray. You will be deviated. وَمَنْ اعْتَدَى عَلَىٰ سُلْطَانِهِ. You rely on your might and your power, فَقَدْ ضَلَّ. Your might and power will not help you. You will be disgraced. You will be humiliated. You will be obliterated from this earth. وَمَنْ اعْتَمَدَ عَلَى النَّاسِ. Whoever relies on his friends, on his associates, on men, فَقَدْ مَلَّهِ. You will get tired, you will become weary, you will be disappointed. وَمَنْ اعْتَمَدَ عَلَىٰ عَقْلِهِ. Whoever relies on their intelligence, on their IQ, فَقَدْ يَخْتَلَّ. You are void of intelligence. You are void of any knowledge. وَمَنْ اعْتَمَدَ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Whoever relies on Allah, فَلَا قَلَّ وَلَا ضَلَّ وَلَا ضَلَّ وَلَا مَلَّ وَلَا اخْتَلَّ. Rely on Allah. You will not have shortage. You will not be deviated. You will not be humiliated. You will not become tired and weary. You will not be mentally deranged. Allah will take you out of your problems. Yaqeen ki kharabi asal kharabi hai. Baqaul Maulana Yusuf. The biggest problem today is the problem with our yaqeen. He said, Amal ki kharabi. We have a shortage in amal. A person will still possibly go to Jannah, like in yaqeen ki kharabi. But when there is a defect in the yaqeen, and a person might not even enter Jannah ever. Shortage in amal, you can still go to Jannah after Jahannam. Shortage of yaqeen, there's a great danger there. He used to say there's three types of irtidad. When effort's not made on this Iman, effort is not made on yaqeen, on akhirat, then the first kharabi and shortfall and deficiencies, irtidad amali, where people's actions will be the actions of a kafir, of a mushrik, of a disbeliever. Inwardly they will have Iman, but outwardly there will be no sign of Iman. He said when that happens, an effort is not made, then irtidad qalbi, when the hearts will become murtad and renegade. And he said when effort is not made on that, where people's attention and tawajjuh goes to makhluk and not to the khaliq, then the last type of irtidad is left, is that irtidad lisani, where a person becomes murtad on their tongue. It's just left, and Allah protect us. All the fitan that are out there today, we need to make a lot of dua and make a lot of effort on this Iman. We mentioned previously to make istighfar daily, at least minimum 100 times morning and evening. Min sa'adil al-mari tula umrahu wa rizqullahu al-inaba. That fortunate is a person who Allah gives him a long life, and his life is spent in the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in tawbah and amal. Morning and evening we should say Allahumma ajirni minan nar after Fajr and after Maghrib, without moving from our spot. Whoever says that 7 times morning and evening, Allahumma ajirni minan nar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kataballahu laku jiwaram minan nar. Allah will protect you from the fire of Jahannam. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.